The title of Pokemon Journeys episode 132, aka part 4 of Ash vs Leon, the final part, was just announced. So let's quickly talk all about it because I think it reveals a whole lot about the ending of their battle. This episode title is sourced by Anipoke Fandom and it comes from the TV Life magazine. So please make sure to go and support the original sources using the link in the video description. So Pokemon Journeys episode 132, airing on November the 11th, is officially titled Finals 4 Partner. And man, I can't think of a more perfect episode title for the end of Ash vs Leon than that. Like seriously, it's perfect. So for context, it seems, based on the preview of this week's episode, episode 131, that this week's episode will end with the clash between G-Max Charizard and 10 million Volt Thunderbolt Pikachu. But it seems that that clash and the continued battle between Pikachu and Charizard will continue into episode 132 next week too. So I really think the writers are getting the G-Max and Z-Move gimmicks out of the way at the end of this week's episode, and maybe slightly at the beginning of next week's episode too, so that next week's episode, episode 132, can be almost entirely based on Ash and Pikachu versus Leon and Charizard in their base forms. I mean, after all, episode 132 is titled Partner. Surely that has to be about Ash's partner Pikachu and Leon's partner Charizard. I mean, they're their greatest and longest partners. So having the majority of episode 132 being focused on just Ash's Pikachu versus Leon's Charizard without gimmicks too, it's just unbelievably perfect in my opinion. This is what I've wanted since the very beginning. I've always been saying that this is how it should be. Let Pikachu and Charizard get their gimmicks over with, so then most of their battle can be a battle of their raw power, fueled by the partnerships with Ash and Leon, without using gimmicks to determine who truly is the strongest. Of course, none of that is confirmed apart from the episode title, but I mean, come on, the title really sounds like that is what the writers are gonna go for. We don't currently know if this is just the end of Ash vs Leon or the end of the entire series. That's totally up in the air. But isn't it crazy to think that we could be looking at the final episode title of the series right now? It's kind of emotional, you know? But if it truly is the end of Pokemon Journeys, then I think ending the series on an episode focused on Pikachu is absolutely perfect, because if you look back, Pokemon Journeys literally began on the origin story of Pikachu. So the series beginning with Pikachu and ending with Pikachu is just so perfect, dude. Let me know what you think about this brand new episode title in the comments below. Do you think it's a good title? Do you think Ash will win? Do you think it could be the final episode of the series? Personally, I'm so pumped that the focus seems to entirely be on Pikachu and Charizard. They're basically the two strongest Pokemon in the world, so I can't wait to see who wins the ultimate clash. Be sure to smash the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, and also be sure to subscribe too. It really does help me out. I have a bit of a cold right now, so recording this video was an absolute nightmare. I've been sat here for an hour trying to record it because my voice keeps breaking, so I would really appreciate all of your support for my efforts. If you want a place to talk about Pokemon, then be sure to join our community Discord server using the link in the video description, and I think that's just about everything. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.